Have you ever noticed something strange? You can understand English when you read it, you can even speak a little, but the moment someone talks fast, you freeze?
Oh, wow, that is literally me. Like, my brain just stops working. I hear the words, but I don't process them.
Exactly. And here's the real question I want you to think about right now. Are you actually listening in English, or are you secretly translating everything into your native language?
Wait, hold on. I think I am translating. Like, every sentence goes through this slow mental filter.
And that right there is the invisible wall stopping your fluency.
So you're saying the problem isn't my vocabulary, it's how my brain is working?
Yes, and here's something that might surprise you. The moment you stop translating, your listening speed can improve almost instantly.
Instantly? That sounds too good to be true.
That's what most people think. But let me ask you something. When you listen to your native language, do you translate?
No, of course not. I just understand.
Exactly. So fluency isn't about knowing more words, it's about training your brain to think directly in English.
Okay, but how do you even do that? Like, my brain automatically translates. I can't just turn it off.
That's the illusion. You think it's automatic, but it's actually a habit, and habits can be changed.
So this episode is basically going to rewire how we think?
That's the goal. And here's what makes this interesting. You're not just going to learn about thinking in English, you're going to experience it while listening to us right now.
Wait, you mean the listener too?
Especially the listener. If you're watching this right now, I want you to do something simple. Don't translate anything we say for the next 10 seconds. Just listen.
Oh wow, that feels uncomfortable already.
Good. That discomfort, that's your brain stepping out of its old pattern.
Okay, I think I get it, but I also feel like I'm missing some meaning when I don't translate.
That's normal. But here's the twist. Your brain actually understands more than you think, even without translation.
Really?
Let me show you. Imagine I say, yesterday I was walking in the rain without an umbrella, and suddenly I started laughing.
I understood that.
Did you translate every word?
No, I kind of just felt the meaning.
Exactly. That's thinking in English.
Oh, wait, that's actually kind of exciting.
It is. And in today's episode of Talk Easy Daily, we're going to break this down step by step.
So by the end of this, the listener should be able to think in English more naturally?
Not just that. You'll start noticing when your brain is translating, and you'll learn how to gently stop it.
Okay, I love this already.
And we're going to do it in a way that feels natural, not like a boring lesson, but like a real conversation.
Which means you need to stay with us.
Exactly. Because coming up next, we're going to reveal the biggest mistake almost every English learner makes when listening.
And honestly, I think I'm already guilty of it.
Most people are, but once you see it, you can't unsee it.
All right, now I'm curious.
Good. Let's go deeper. Let's start with something a little uncomfortable, but very honest. Most English learners are not actually listening, they're decoding.
Decoding? That sounds intense. What do you mean?
I mean this. When someone speaks, instead of understanding the idea, your brain is busy breaking down every single word, translating, rearranging, and then trying to understand.
Oh no, that's exactly what I do. It's like I'm solving a puzzle while someone is still talking.
And that's the problem, because real conversations don't wait for you to solve puzzles.
So basically, I'm always behind?
Yes, you're always 1 or 2 seconds late, and those seconds add up. That's why fast English feels impossible.
Wow, that explains so much. Sometimes I understand the first part of a sentence, but by the time I process it, I miss the rest.
Exactly. And here's a powerful question for you watching right now. Have you ever felt like you understand English, but only when it's too late?
Oh, that hits hard.
That delay is not because you're bad at English. It's because your brain is using the wrong system.
So what's the right system?
Meaning first, words second.
Wait, explain that.
When a native speaker listens, they don't focus on individual words. They focus on the message. Their brain grabs the idea instantly, like a picture.
Like a mental movie?
Exactly. A mental movie, not subtitles.
That's such a good way to describe it.
Let's try something together. And if you're listening right now, do this with us.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm going to say a sentence. Don't translate. Just imagine it.
Got it.
A little boy is running through a park, chasing a red balloon, while his mother calls his name from far away.
Oh wow, I can see that.
Did you translate?
No, I just pictured it.
That's the key. When you think in images, you bypass translation completely.
So the trick is not to understand words, but to see meaning.
Exactly. And here's a quick myth versus reality moment.
Oh, I like these.
Myth. You need to understand every word to understand English.
That sounds true though.
Reality. You only need to understand the main idea to follow a conversation.
Yeah, even in my own language, I don't catch every single word.
Exactly. So why expect perfection in English?
That's actually kind of freeing.
It is. And if you're watching this right now, try this. Next time you listen to English, focus on the story, not the words.
I feel like that alone could change everything.
It will. But there's another hidden problem we need to talk about.
There's more?
Yes, and this one is sneaky.
Okay, now I'm really curious.
It's something your brain does automatically, without you even realizing it, and it completely blocks your ability to think in English.
Wait, what is it?
Subvocalization.
Subvo what?
Subvocalization. It's when you silently speak the words in your head as you hear them.
Oh my gosh, I do that all the time.
Most people do. But here's the problem. It slows you down to the speed of your inner voice.
So even if I can understand faster, I'm limiting myself? Exactly. Your brain is capable of understanding much faster than you can say words in your head. That's kind of mind-blowing. Let me give you a quick example. When you read silently, do you hear a voice in your head? Yes, but your brain actually understands faster than that voice. The voice is just a habit. So how do we stop it? Not by forcing it away, but by replacing it. Replacing it with what? With images, emotions, and chunks of meaning. Okay, I think I need an example. Of course. Imagine someone says, "I'm starving." Okay. Do you need to translate that word by word? No, I kind of just felt like they're really hungry. Exactly. That feeling is faster than translation and faster than inner speech. So instead of hearing words, I should feel the meaning? Yes, that's thinking in English at a deeper level. Wow, this is completely changing how I see listening. And we're just getting started. Wait, there's more? Much more. Because now that you understand the problem, we're going to move into something practical. Finally, I love practical. In the next part, we're going to show you a simple daily habit that can train your brain to stop translating, even if you've been doing it for years. Okay, that sounds powerful. And here's a little challenge for you watching. Before we continue, ask yourself honestly, how often do you translate when you listen? And don't lie to yourself. Exactly. Awareness is the first step. Okay, I'm ready for that habit. Good. Because what you're about to learn might feel small, but it creates massive change. Let's go. All right, let's get practical. Because understanding the problem is powerful, but changing your habit is where everything really shifts. Yes, please. I feel like my brain needs training, not just theory. Exactly. So here's a simple habit that can start rewiring how you think in English, and it might sound almost too simple. Those are usually the best ones. It's called the no translation window. Okay, I'm listening. Every day for just 5 minutes, you listen to English and you make one rule: no translating at all. 5 minutes only? Yes, because your brain needs a safe space to practice a new pattern. If you try for 30 minutes, you'll get frustrated and quit.
That's true. I've done that before.
But 5 minutes? That feels doable. And here's the key. You're not trying to understand everything.
Wait, really?
Really, your only goal is to stay in English.
So even if I don't understand some parts, I just keep going?
Exactly. You let the meaning come naturally without forcing it.
That feels uncomfortable.
Good. That discomfort is the training.
Okay, but what if I completely lose track of what's being said?
Then you do something powerful. You guess.
Guess?
Yes. Guess the meaning based on tone, context, and keywords.
That sounds risky.
It is, but it's also how real communication works.
I guess even in my own language, I sometimes guess meaning if I miss something.
Exactly. So you're not learning a new skill, you're activating a natural one.
Oh, wow. I never thought of it like that.
Let me give you a quick scenario. Imagine someone says, "I was so exhausted after work, I just crashed on the couch."
Okay.
Maybe you don't know the word crashed,
Yeah, I might not.
but from exhausted and couch, you can guess they fell asleep.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
That's thinking in English. You didn't translate, you connected meaning.
That actually feels really satisfying.
It is. And here's a quick tip. When you guess meaning and you're right, your brain builds confidence.
And confidence makes you faster, right?
Exactly. Speed comes from trust, not perfection.
That's such a powerful line.
And if you're watching this right now, I want you to try something. Next time you hear a word you don't understand, don't panic.
Yeah, don't immediately run to Google Translate.
Instead, pause and ask yourself, what could this mean?
I like that. It turns confusion into curiosity.
Beautifully said.
But I have a question. What if I guess wrong?
Great question. And here's the truth. You will guess wrong sometimes.
That's what I was afraid of.
but that's not failure. That's part of learning.
So mistakes are actually useful here.
Essential, because when you later discover the correct meaning, your brain remembers it more deeply.
Oh, because there was an emotional moment.
Exactly. Surprise strengthens memory.
Wow, this is starting to feel less scary.
Good, because now we're going to level this up.
Already?
Yes, because once you get comfortable with the 5-minute window, you can add something even more powerful.
Okay, I'm ready.
It's called shadow thinking.
That sounds cool, but also a little confusing.
It's simpler than it sounds. While you listen, you silently respond in English.
Wait, respond? Like have a conversation in my head?
Exactly. You don't just receive English, you interact with it.
Oh, wow, that's a big shift.
It is. Let me show you. Imagine I say, I love drinking coffee in the morning.
Okay.
In your mind, you respond, me too. Or, I prefer tea. Or, I don't drink coffee.
Oh, so I'm not just listening, I'm participating.
Exactly. And this forces your brain to stay in English.
Because if I translate, I'll fall behind.
Right. This creates a natural pressure, but in a good way.
I like that. It feels more like a real conversation.
That's the goal, because language is not passive, it's interactive.
This is actually exciting. I feel like I can do this.
You can. And here's something for you watching. Try shadow thinking right now.
Yeah, don't just listen to us. React to what we're saying.
If I say, learning English can be frustrating sometimes,
What's your response?
maybe yes, but it's worth it.
Or yes, but I'm improving.
Exactly. Keep it simple. Keep it natural.
This feels like a game.
And that's important, because when learning feels like a game, you stay consistent.
Okay, but I feel like there's still something holding me back.
What is it?
Fear. Like, what if I don't understand enough to even respond?
That's a real fear, and we need to address it honestly.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people feel this.
Absolutely. And here's the truth. Thinking in English doesn't require perfect understanding.
Really?
It requires partial understanding and willingness to continue anyway.
So I don't need to wait until I'm ready.
No, because that moment never comes.
Wow, that's kind of uncomfortable, but also motivating.
Good, because in the next part, we're going to talk about something deeper.
Deeper than this?
Yes, we're going to explore how emotions affect your ability to think in English.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
And more importantly, how to use emotions to actually improve your fluency.
Wait, emotions can help?
More than you think.
Okay, now I'm really curious.
Good, because what you're about to discover might completely change how you approach learning English forever.
Let's go.
Let's talk about something most people completely ignore, but it might be the real reason you can't think in English yet.
Okay, now I'm curious and slightly nervous.
Emotions.
Emotions? Wait, what do feelings have to do with language?
Everything. Because your brain doesn't just process language logically, it processes it emotionally.
I don't think I've ever thought about that.
Let me ask you something, and I want you watching to think about this too. How do you feel when someone suddenly speaks English to you?
Honestly, a little panic, maybe even stress.
Exactly. And in that moment, your brain goes into survival mode.
Survival mode? Like fight or flight?
Yes, and here's the problem. When your brain is in survival mode, it prioritizes safety, not learning.
So instead of understanding, I just want the situation to end.
Exactly. That's why your mind goes blank. It's not because you don't know English. It's because your brain is overwhelmed.
Wow, that explains that freezing feeling.
And here's a powerful shift. What if the goal wasn't just to understand English, but to feel comfortable in English?
That already sounds different.
Because comfort creates clarity. When you're relaxed, your brain processes language faster.
So if I reduce stress, my listening improves automatically?
Yes, and this is where most learners go wrong. They focus only on vocabulary and grammar, but ignore emotional state.
That's so true. I've never trained my emotions, only my knowledge.
Let's change that, right now.
Okay, how?
First, awareness. Notice how you feel when you hear English.
Okay, I think I feel pressure, like I need to understand everything.
Good observation. And here's a quick pattern interrupt.
Oh, I like these.
Myth. You must understand everything to be good at English.
That's definitely what I believed.
Reality. You only need to stay calm and follow the general meaning.
That already feels less stressful.
Exactly. Now here's a practical technique you can use immediately.
I'm ready.
It's called emotional labeling.
That sounds psychological.
It is, but simple. When you feel anxious while listening to English, you quietly say in your mind, I feel nervous.
That's it?
That's it, because when you name the emotion, you reduce its intensity.
Really?
Yes, studies show that labeling emotions helps your brain regain control.
Wow, so instead of fighting the feeling, I acknowledge it.
Exactly. And once you do that, your mind becomes clearer.
That's actually really helpful.
Now let's take it one step further.
Okay.
Replace the emotion.
Replace it?
Yes, after you label it, you gently shift it. For example, I feel nervous, but I'm curious.
Oh, that's powerful.
Curiosity is the best emotional state for learning.
Because instead of fear, I'm exploring.
Exactly. And when you're curious, you naturally stay engaged.
I love that. It feels more positive.
And if you're watching this right now, try it. Next time you feel stuck while listening, say, I'm curious what this means.
That simple sentence could change everything.
It really can. Now let me tell you a quick story.
I love stories.
I once worked with a student who understood English very well, but couldn't speak or think in it.
That sounds familiar.
Every time someone spoke to him, he panicked.
So what did you do?
I didn't teach him more vocabulary. I trained his emotional response.
How?
For 1 week, every time he listened to English, he focused only on staying relaxed.
Not understanding?
No, just relaxing.
That's so different.
And by the end of the week, something incredible happened.
What?
He started understanding more without trying harder.
Wait, seriously?
Yes, because his brain was no longer blocked by stress.
That's amazing.
And here's a question for you watching. What if your biggest problem isn't your English, but your reaction to English?
That's deep.
And once you change your reaction, everything changes.
I feel like this is one of those moments where something clicks.
Good, because we're about to go even deeper.
Even deeper?
Yes, because now that you understand thinking, habits, and emotions, we need to talk about something advanced.
Okay, I'm ready.
We're going to explore how your environment shapes your ability to think in English.
Environment? Like where I study?
Not just where, but what you hear, what you see, and what you surround your brain with every day.
Oh wow, I've never thought about that.
Most people haven't, but it's one of the biggest hidden factors.
Okay, now I'm really curious again.
Good, because in the next part, you'll discover how to turn your daily life into an English thinking machine without extra effort.
That sounds almost too good to be true.
It's not, but it will change how you see your entire day.
Let's go.
Let's talk about something that might quietly be controlling your progress without you even realizing it.
Okay, now I'm a little suspicious. What is it?
Your environment.
Like my room? My desk?
Not just physical space, but your language environment. What your brain hears, sees, and experiences every single day.
Oh, so like what I watch, what I listen to.
Exactly, because here's the truth. Your brain adapts to whatever it's surrounded by.
So if I'm surrounded by my native language all day, my brain stays in that mode.
Yes, and then when English appears, it feels foreign, slow, and uncomfortable.
That makes so much sense. It's like switching worlds.
Exactly. But here's the powerful idea. What if you didn't switch into English? What if you lived inside it a little every day?
That sounds amazing, but also difficult.
It's easier than you think. You don't need to move to another country. You just need to adjust your inputs.
Inputs. I like that word.
Think of your brain like a system. Whatever you feed it consistently becomes natural.
So if I feed it more English, thinking in English becomes easier.
Exactly. Not overnight, but steadily.
Okay, give me something practical.
Let's start simple. Change your passive time.
Passive time?
The time when you're not actively studying, like walking, cooking, commuting.
Oh, I usually just scroll social media then.
Most people do, but that time is a huge opportunity.
So what should I do instead?
Replace background noise with English audio.
Like podcasts?
Exactly. Podcasts like Talk Easy Daily.
Nice plug.
Had to do it.
But wait, if I'm not fully paying attention, does it still help?
Great question. And here's the surprising answer. Yes.
Really?
Because your brain is still absorbing patterns, rhythm, and sounds, even in the background.
So it's like passive training.
Exactly. And over time, English starts to feel familiar.
That's actually really encouraging.
Now here's a quick pattern interrupt.
Let's hear it.
Myth. You need full concentration for learning to happen.
That's what I always thought.
Reality. Repetition and exposure matter just as much.
So even low focus listening is useful.
Very, especially for building comfort.
Okay, I'm definitely going to try that.
Good. Now let's level it up.
I knew you were going to say that.
Change your micro environment.
What does that mean?
Small daily things. For example, set your phone language to English.
Oh, that's a little scary.
That's the point.
I feel like I'll get confused.
At first, yes, but then something interesting happens.
What?
Your brain starts recognizing words through context, not translation.
Like seeing settings and just knowing what it means?
Exactly. No translation needed.
That's actually really cool.
Another example, think in English during simple tasks.
Like what?
When you're making tea, say in your mind, I'm boiling water. I'm adding sugar.
Oh, wow, that's so simple.
Simple, but powerful, because you're training your brain to operate in English during real life.
Not just during study time.
Exactly. That's the shift from learning to living the language.
I love that.
And if you're watching this right now, try today. Pick one daily activity and do it in English mentally,
Even if it feels awkward.
especially if it feels awkward.
Because that means it's new.
Yes, growth always feels unfamiliar at first.
This is starting to feel like a lifestyle, not just a study method.
That's exactly what it is.
But I have a concern.
Go ahead.
What if I forget to do it? Like, I start the day motivated, but then life happens.
That's a real challenge. So here's a simple solution. Triggers.
Triggers?
Attach English thinking to something you already do every day.
Like brushing my teeth?
Perfect. Every time you brush your teeth, think in English.
That's actually genius.
Because habits stick better when they're connected to existing routines.
So I don't need extra time, just smarter use of time.
Exactly. And this removes one of the biggest excuses. I don't have time.
Yeah, I've definitely used that excuse before.
Most people have. But now you have a way around it.
This is starting to feel really doable.
Good. Because now we're going to bring everything together.
Oh, this sounds important.
It is. In the next part, we're going to share real-life examples and stories
I love stories.
so you can see exactly how people like you transformed their ability to think in English.
That's going to make it feel more real.
Exactly. Because once you see it in action, you'll realize.
It's possible for me too.
Exactly.
Okay, now I'm excited again.
Good. Stay with us. The next part might be the one that changes everything for you. Let me tell you a story that might feel very familiar to you.
Okay, I'm ready.
There was a learner, let's call her Sarah. She had been studying English for years.
That already sounds like a lot of people watching right now.
Exactly. She knew grammar, she had a good vocabulary, and when she read English, she understood almost everything.
But I'm guessing there was a problem.
A big one. The moment someone spoke to her in real life, she froze.
Oh no, that's painful.
Her mind would go blank, simple questions felt complicated, and afterward, she would think, I knew that. Why couldn't I say it?
That is so relatable.
Now here's where it gets interesting. She didn't have a knowledge problem, she had a processing problem.
Meaning her brain couldn't keep up in real time?
Exactly. She was translating everything. Every sentence had to pass through her native language first.
So she was always late in the conversation.
Yes, and that delay created panic, and that panic made her think even slower.
A vicious cycle.
Exactly. Now here's the turning point.
I'm listening.
Instead of learning more grammar, she changed one thing.
Just one?
One. She started practicing no translation listening for 5 minutes a day.
Just like you explained earlier.
Exactly. But here's what made it powerful. She didn't try to understand everything.
That still feels hard.
It is at first, but she focused on staying calm and catching the general meaning.
Okay,
The first few days, she felt lost.
I would too.
But then, something surprising happened.
What?
Around day 6, she noticed she was understanding faster.
Already?
Yes, not perfectly, but faster.
That must have felt amazing.
It did. And here's the key moment. She said, for the first time, I didn't translate. I just understood.
Wow, that's powerful.
That moment changed her confidence completely.
Because now she knew it was possible.
Exactly. And once your brain experiences that once, it becomes easier to repeat.
So it's like opening a door.
Yes, and after a few weeks, she started thinking in English naturally during conversations.
That's incredible.
And here's the question for you watching. What if you're just one small habit away from that same breakthrough?
That's a really powerful thought.
Now, let me share another story, but this one is different.
Okay, I'm curious.
This learner, let's call him Daniel, did something unusual.
Unusual how?
He talked to himself.
Wait, like out loud?
Sometimes, but mostly in his head.
That sounds a little funny, but also interesting.
Every day, he would describe what he was doing in English.
Like, I'm walking, I'm opening the door.
Exactly. Simple things. No pressure, no audience.
That actually sounds kind of fun.
It is. And here's what happened. His brain stopped relying on translation.
Because he didn't have time to translate every small thought.
Exactly. He started forming thoughts directly in English.
That's the goal, right?
Yes. And after a while, something unexpected happened.
What?
He said, "Sometimes I forget which language I'm thinking in."
Wow, that's next level.
It is. But it didn't come from studying harder. It came from practicing differently.
That's such an important point.
And if you're watching this, here's something to try today.
I love these small actions.
For the next 10 minutes, narrate your life in English,
Even if it's simple.
especially if it's simple.
I'm sitting, I'm listening, I'm learning.
Exactly. Keep it natural.
I feel like this removes so much pressure.
It does, because you're not trying to be perfect. You're training your brain.
And that's a completely different mindset.
Now, let me share one more quick story.
Okay.
This learner didn't change what they studied. They changed how they reacted when they didn't understand something.
That sounds important.
Instead of stopping and translating, they kept listening.
That's hard though.
Very, but they trusted that meaning would come.
And did it?
Yes, not always immediately, but often enough.
So they built patience.
Exactly, and patience led to fluency.
That's such a powerful connection.
And here's a question for you. When you don't understand something in English, do you panic or do you stay curious?
Be honest with yourself.
Because that one reaction can shape your entire learning journey.
This is making me reflect a lot.
Good, because awareness creates change.
I feel like these stories make everything more real.
That's the point, because you're not alone in this,
Yeah, a lot of people are going through the same struggle,
and many of them have already found a way through.
which means I can too.
Exactly.
Okay, I feel like I'm starting to believe this more and more.
Good, because in the next part, we're going to go even deeper.
Deeper than real stories?
Yes, we're going to break down what's actually happening inside your brain when you think in English.
Oh, like the science behind it.
Exactly. But don't worry, we'll keep it simple and practical.
I like that combination.
Because once you understand how your brain works, you can train it much more effectively.
That sounds powerful.
It is, and what you're about to learn will make everything we've discussed so far even clearer.
All right, I'm ready.
Let's go deeper. Let's go inside your brain for a moment, because once you understand what's happening there, everything starts to make sense.
Okay, this sounds a little scientific, but I'm ready.
Don't worry, we'll keep it simple. Imagine your brain has two different language systems.
2 systems?
Yes, one is your native language system, fast, automatic, effortless.
That's the one I use all the time,
Exactly. And the second one is your English system.
which is slower and a bit messy.
For now, yes, but here's the key idea. Your English system is not weak, it's just undertrained.
Oh, that actually makes me feel better.
Good, because this means you don't need a new brain, you just need better training.
I like that.
Now, here's what most learners do wrong. They connect English to their native language system.
Meaning translation?
Exactly. So every time you hear English, your brain takes a long route.
English to native language to meaning.
Yes, and that route is slow.
That's why I feel delayed in conversations.
Exactly. But what we want is a direct connection.
English to meaning?
Perfect. No middle step.
That sounds faster already.
It is. And here's something fascinating. Your brain is fully capable of building that direct connection
So why hasn't it happened yet?
because you haven't trained it consistently.
There.
Let me give you a simple analogy. Imagine you always take a long road to work.
Okay,
It's familiar but slow.
that's me in translation.
Exactly. Now imagine there's a shorter road, but you never use it.
So it never becomes natural.
Right. But the moment you start using it daily, it becomes your new default.
So thinking in English is like taking the shortcut.
Exactly. At first it feels strange, but then it becomes automatic.
That actually makes it very clear.
Good. Now let's talk about something deeper. How your brain stores meaning.
Okay,
Your brain doesn't store words as translations. It stores them as experiences.
experiences?
Yes, images, feelings, situations.
Oh, like when you said running in the rain, I imagined it.
Exactly. That's how your brain prefers to learn.
So if I connect English to experiences, it becomes stronger?
Much stronger. Let me give you a quick example.
Go ahead.
The word cold.
Okay,
You don't need to translate it. You can feel it. Winter, shivering, maybe holding a hot drink.
yeah, I can picture that instantly.
That's direct understanding.
So instead of memorizing translations, I should connect words to feelings and images.
Exactly. That's how children learn language.
And they become fluent without translating.
Exactly.
Wow, we're basically going back to natural learning.
That's the idea.
This is starting to feel really powerful.
And here's a quick question for you. When you learn a new word, do you memorize it or do you experience it?
That's a big difference.
And that difference affects how quickly you can think in English.
Okay, but what about sentences, not just words?
Great question. Your brain actually prefers chunks, not individual words.
Chunks?
Yes, small groups of words that naturally go together.
Like phrases.
Exactly. For example, at the end of the day.
Oh yeah, I've heard that a lot.
You don't need to translate each word. You understand it as one idea.
That's true.
And when you learn English in chunks, your brain processes faster.
Because it's not building sentences word by word.
Exactly. It's recognizing patterns.
That makes so much sense.
So here's a practical tip. Start noticing phrases, not just words.
Like collecting ready-made pieces of language.
Exactly. And then use them in your thinking.
That feels much easier than building everything from scratch.
It is. And it's how fluent speakers actually think.
This is like discovering a shortcut inside the language itself.
That's a great way to put it.
But I have a question.
Go ahead.
How long does it take to actually start thinking in English naturally?
Honest answer?
Always.
It depends on consistency, not talent. If you practice daily, even just 5 to 10 minutes, you can notice changes in a few weeks.
That's faster than I expected.
But here's the key. You have to stay consistent.
Yeah, that's always the challenge.
So let me ask you, and you watching right now, what's more important, doing a lot once or doing a little every day?
Definitely a little every day.
Exactly, because consistency rewires your brain.
I feel like everything is coming together now.
Good, because we're almost at the final part.
Already? This went fast.
That's what happens when you're engaged.
True.
In the final part, we're going to bring everything together.
A full recap?
Yes, but more than that. We'll turn everything into a clear, simple action plan.
I love that.
And we'll leave you with something powerful, so you don't just understand this.
You actually use it.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm ready for that.
Stay with us. The final part might be the one that finally changes how you experience English forever. All right, let's bring everything together. Because at this point, you don't just have ideas, you have a completely new way of approaching English.
Yeah, this already feels different from anything I've tried before.
Good. Now I want you, and you watching right now, to imagine something.
Okay.
Imagine waking up one day, and without thinking, you start forming thoughts in English.
That sounds amazing.
You hear a sentence, and you understand it instantly. No delay, no translation.
That's the dream.
And here's the truth. That's not a special talent. It's a trained habit.
So everything we talked about leads to that moment?
Exactly. So let's simplify it into something you can actually do starting today.
Yes, please. I need that clarity.
Step 1. Create your 5-minute no translation window.
Every day.
Every day. No excuses. Just listen and stay in English.
Even if I don't understand everything?
Especially then.
Okay.
Step 2. Use shadow thinking.
So I respond in my mind while listening?
Yes. Turn passive listening into active thinking.
That makes it feel like a conversation.
Exactly. And language lives in conversation.
Got it.
Step 3. Train your emotions.
Right. Stay calm, stay curious.
Yes, because a relaxed brain learns faster.
I love that idea.
Step 4. Adjust your environment.
Surround myself with more English.
Exactly. Audio, phone settings, daily thoughts.
Make English part of my life, not just my study time.
Perfect.
And step 5?
Consistency over intensity.
That one hits hard.
Because doing a little every day beats doing a lot once.
Yeah, I've definitely learned that the hard way.
Most people have.
This actually feels simple when you break it down.
It is simple, but simple doesn't mean easy.
True.
The challenge is not understanding this.
It's doing it consistently.
Exactly.
But I feel more motivated now.
Good. And let me ask you something. In you watching, what's one small thing you can start today?
Just one?
Maybe it's 5 minutes of listening,
Or thinking in English while brushing your teeth?
or reacting in your mind while listening to this podcast.
Oh, that's a good one.
In fact, let's do that right now.
Okay,
I'm going to say something, and you respond in your mind.
ready.
Learning English is not about being perfect.
What's your response?
Maybe it's about improving.
Or it's about consistency.
Exactly. You're already doing it.
That feels really good.
And that's how it starts. Small moments, repeated daily,
Turning into a new habit.
turning into a new identity.
Wow.
Because eventually, you don't just learn English.
You live it.
Exactly.
This has been such an eye-opening conversation.
And we're not done until you take action.
Yes, don't just listen, do something with this.
And here's something important. If this episode helped you even a little,
Hit that like button
because it tells us you want more content like this,
and subscribe to Talk Easy Daily.
so you don't miss the next episode.
And I have a question for you watching.
Go ahead.
When you listen to English, do you translate or do you try to feel the meaning?
That's a powerful question.
Drop your answer in the comments.
And be honest, because awareness is where change begins.
Also, share this with someone who's struggling with English.
Because this might be exactly what they need to hear.
And who knows, you might help someone break through that invisible wall.
Exactly.
I feel like this episode gave me a completely new perspective.
That's the goal of Talk Easy Daily.
Not just learning, but transforming how you experience English.
And remember this.
Say it.
You don't need more time. You need better habits.
And you don't need to be perfect. You need to be consistent.
And most importantly,
You can think in English.
starting today,
We'll see you in the next episode.
stay consistent
Stay curious.
and keep thinking.
In English.
All right, now we move into something even more powerful.
Wait, I thought we already finished.
Most people stop at understanding, but very few actually lock it in.
Lock it in, like making it permanent?
Exactly, because if you don't reinforce what you've learned today, your brain will slowly go back to old habits.
Oh no, I don't want that.
Then this part is for you, because right now we're going to upgrade everything you've learned into something automatic.
Okay, I'm listening carefully.
Let me ask you something, and you watching too. Have you ever felt motivated after learning something new, but a few days later you forgot to apply it?
Way too many times.
That's normal. Motivation fades, but systems stay.
So we need a system?
Exactly. A simple system your brain can follow without effort.
I love where this is going.
So here it is, the 3-layer thinking system.
That sounds important.
It is. And if you apply this daily, thinking in English will stop feeling like effort and start feeling natural.
Okay, break it down for me.
Layer 1, exposure.
That's listening, right?
Yes, every day you expose your brain to English, podcasts, videos, conversations.
Even if I don't understand everything?
Especially then, because exposure builds familiarity.
Okay, simple enough.
Layer 2, interaction.
That's shadow thinking.
Exactly. You don't just listen, you respond.
So my brain stays active.
Yes, and this is where transformation begins.
Okay.
Layer 3, reflection.
Reflection?
After listening, take 30 seconds and ask yourself, what did I understand?
Oh, that's interesting.
Not what you missed, but what you got.
That feels more positive.
And it trains your brain to focus on meaning, not gaps.
I really like that.
Now imagine doing this every day.
Exposure, interaction, reflection.
Exactly. Simple, repeatable, powerful.
This actually feels like something I can stick to.
That's the goal, because consistency creates identity.
Identity?
Yes, at first you're someone who is learning English,
Yeah.
but over time, you become someone who thinks in English.
That shift is huge.
It changes everything.
Wow, I feel like this is more than language learning.
It is. It's brain training.
Okay, but I want to test something.
Go ahead.
Right now, as I'm listening to you, I'm trying not to translate.
Good.
And honestly, it feels easier than before.
That's because your brain is already adapting.
That fast?
Yes, your brain is incredibly flexible.
That's actually really encouraging.
And if you've been following this conversation, you might be feeling the same thing.
Yeah, like something is clicking.
That's not an accident. That's your brain building a new pathway.
Wow.
So here's a challenge for you.
I'm ready.
For the next 24 hours, catch yourself when you translate.
Just notice it?
Yes, don't fight it. Just notice it.
Okay.
And then gently shift back to meaning.
That feels manageable.
Because awareness leads to control.
And control leads to change.
Exactly.
This is actually starting to feel empowering.
Good. Because that's how real progress feels.
Not forced, but natural.
Now let's do one last quick exercise together.
Okay.
I'm going to describe something, and you watching, just experience it.
No translating.
No translating.
Let's do it.
You're sitting in a quiet room, holding a warm cup of coffee. Outside, it's raining softly. And for a moment, everything feels calm.
Wow.
What happened in your mind?
I saw it. I felt it.
That's thinking in English.
That's actually beautiful.
And here's the truth. You already have this ability.
I just need to use it more.
Exactly.
This changes everything.
And if you've stayed with us until this moment, you're not the same learner you were at the beginning of this episode.
That's true.
You're more aware, more capable, and more ready.
And now it's about action.
Always.
So don't just finish this video and move on.
Do something today.
Even something small.
Because small actions, repeated daily,
Create big transformation.
and before you go,
Yes.
if this episode made you think differently, even for a moment,
Hit like
subscribe to Talk Easy Daily,
and share this with someone who needs it.
because learning together is always easier.
And more fun.
And remember this one final idea.
Say it.
Fluency is not when you stop making mistakes
It's when you stop translating.
and start thinking.
In English.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Don't stop now.
Keep going.
Keep listening.
Keep thinking.
In English.